Dear students, good morning. Today is 1st of May. As I told you that you have to make the practice of balance sheet for Monday test, but some important thing which I want to tell you. First, I want to tell you what is calls in arrear. Calls in arrear means when the company make any calls from the shareholder. Suppose a shareholder is offered the share of 10 rupees. So company can ask the amount of that share into four parts. Number one, share application. Number one, share application. Number two, share allotment. Number three, share first call. And number four, share second and final call. Simply I want to tell you, suppose the share cost 10 rupees. Maybe company asks 2 rupees for application. Those who are interested to offer the share. Those who are interested to buy the share, he can request the company for share by sending application money. So out of 10 rupees, suppose the company is asking 2 rupees application money. Later on, when the allotment become confirmed, company may send more money for allotment. Suppose 2 rupees application, 4 rupees allotment. Total amount called is 6 rupees. Later on, company can also ask for the first call. 2 rupees application, 4 rupees allotment, maybe company required 1 rupees more. So company may call 1 rupees for first call. 2 rupees, 4 rupees and 1 rupees. 7 rupees. Company still have to call 3 rupees. So company can call the 3 rupees whenever they required. And whenever the company required the final call, that is known second and final call. I want to say a company can call the face value of share. Suppose the face value of share is 10 rupees. Suppose the face value of the share is 10 rupees. So company can call this amount maximum in 4 parts. Share application, share allotment, share first call and second and final call. So understood, the value of share is known face value. The value of share is known as face value. A company can ask the face value maximum in 4 parts. Face value maximum in 4 parts. Maybe in share application, then in allotment, then first call and then second and final call. So it depends upon the company. Can company ask the money into 1 call or maybe maximum 4 installment. So simply the company asks the amount of share, that is known amount called by share or value of the share, that is face value. Face value can be called by the company in maximum 4 installment. Suppose company makes first call. Company makes first call. A shareholder failed to pay the amount. A shareholder failed to pay the amount known as calls in arrear. Any amount called by the company, but when the shareholder failed to pay the amount, that is known calls in arrear. When shareholder failed to pay the amount, company forfeit his shares. Company forfeit his share. And whatever the amount company have received, that is amount of application, that is amount of allotment, that become the amount of company, that is the profit of the company. You must remember that in the notes to account, we deduct the calls in arrear and add the forfeited share amount. So forfeited share amount is, suppose once again company is asking 2 rupees. Application 2 rupees, allotment 1 rupees. Whenever the company asks the first call, shareholder failed to pay the amount. So these 3 rupees, These 3 rupees is the advantage to the company, and this advantage amount is known as forfeited share. This advantage amount is known forfeited share. So whatever amount company received and shareholder failed to pay the amount, company forfeit the share, and that amount goes to the company as an advantage, and that amount is added in notes to account while we make the share capital account, and that amount is a advantage to the company. It is known forfeited share. So calls in error always minus in share capital, forfeited share always plus in share capital. This is minus. Clear? Now I can clarify the notes to account through a sample question. A company have authorized capital of 20,000 share at the rate of 10 each. Authorized capital 20,000 share of 10 each. Issued capital or offering capital. Issued capital or offering capital 10,000 share of 10 each. This is issued capital. Share were fully subscribed. The people applied for all the shares, that is 10,000 share. Amount called as 2 rupees application. Allotment and final call 4 rupees per share. Because the company did not ask for a 10 rupees. Company just asked for 6 rupees and 4 rupees whenever the company required they can call. So out of 10 rupees, company have just called for 6 rupees. 2 rupees as application, 4 rupees as allotment at first call. Then come a shareholder holding 100 share, failed to pay allotment and first call. Shareholder holding 100 share failed to pay allotment and first call. Allotment first call is 4 rupees. 100 into 4 means he is not able to pay the amount of 400 rupees. Shareholder holding 100 share failed to pay first and allotment amount. First call and allotment money is 4. Means he failed to pay 100 rupees into 4. That is known calls in arrear. Remember, shareholder holding 100 share failed to pay allotment at first call 100 into 4, that is calls in arrear. Therefore, the company forfeited his share. Company forfeited his share. How many share? 100 share. Now, how will we make the notes to account? Understand, authorized capital 20,000 share at the rate of 10 each. To find the fair share capital, we have to make the notes to account. Find the share capital amount, we have to make the notes to account. So here the notes of account, 20,000 share at the rate of 10 each. 20,000 share at the rate of 10 each. That is 2 lakh. As I already told you, authorized capital is never the part of total, so it has 2 underlines. Issued capital, authorized capital 20,000, issued capital 10,000 of 10 each. Again, issued capital is never the part of total. Issued capital 10,000 share of 10 each. That is 1 lakh. Again, 2 underlines. Yes, now come subscribed capital. Company asked total 6 rupees, 2 rupee application and 4 rupees allotment and first call. 10,000 share into 6. company asks for the 60,000 share. Company asks the 60,000 share. But the shareholder failed to pay allotment and first call, and his share is forfeited. So 100, because the company asked for the 6 rupees. So call scenario 100 into 6. Total amount called by the company 2 rupee application, allotment and first call. Total amount called by company 6 rupees, and shareholder holding 100 share failed to pay the amount, that is 600. So subscribed capital 59,400 plus share forfeited. Because we have received only 2 rupees on 100 share, these 200 become the advantage of the company. Company have received only application on 100 share forfeited. So company received 200. This share forfeited amount is the advantage to the company, and this way we can say share capital is 59,600. We can say share capital is 59,600. So notes to account, authorized capital, issued capital, subscribed capital, amount did not received, amount share forfeited. So first you make the notes to account and then find out the share capital. Now we will come to the main balance sheet, because we have find the amount of share capital. Balance sheet, heading main equity and liabilities, under equity liability, shareholder fund, and shareholder fund, the first heading comes share capital. Share capital amount is 59,600, which you have find through the notes of account. So share capital is 59,600. 59,600. So very carefully, call scenario means amount not received. Share forfeited means amount which is the advantage of the company, because when the calls are not paid by the company, company forfeit those share, and the amount which is company already received is the income or advantage of the company, which is known share forfeited account. You can also got 59,600 as a share capital in different way. As I told you that company issued 10,000 shares, but a shareholder who is holding 100 share failed to pay allotment and first call. It means you have got full amount, that is called amount 2 plus 6 on 9,009 share. Out of 10,000 share, 100 share have a call scenario. It means you get full amount on 9,900 share at the rate of 6 rupees, 2 rupees application and 4 rupees allotment at first call. So 9,900 into 6, 59,400 you received. Now on the 100 share, because out of 10,000 share, 9,900 you have received full amount. Out of 10,000, on the 9,900 share you received the full amount. But on 100 share you received only application money. Application money is 2 rupees. Number of share 100, application money 2 rupees, received 200. The total amount you received from the share capital is 59,600. So you can also understand this way. But your final amount in the share capital will be 59,600. But whatever you are doing, you have to go through the notes account which I told you just now.